Spin Master, please slow down with these releases. My wallet is begging. Today we're looking at another chase pack from Wave 2 of Bakugan G3. And this time we're looking at the starter pack for this wave, and that's going to be the special attack Ventri. Not like the last one. This one is actually red instead of green, which still doesn't matter because factions aren't a thing, and the red's really just a new color to have. I'm not going to lie to you, these starter packs are kind of missing for me because the diamonds only come with one diamond, and it seems like the ones that do come with diamonds are all going to be Ventri for whatever reason. Not actually, but you know what I mean. I already have four versions of this special tag Ventri. That is being the red one from this pack, a green one from the last diamond starter pack, the diamond version, and the Target exclusive street ball version. Seems like they really want us to like Ventri, but that's okay because I just really am here for the diamond. And also the new mold, Smoke, which is another dragon Bakugan. So you can see back here it comes with the red Ventri, the green Smoke, and the diamond Hammerhead. But yeah, there's not too much to say about this. I believe I found this from Walmart, so if you want to try to look for Wave 2 already, it should be in Walmart's. It might be at Target's. I'm not entirely sure, but that's where I got this one from. And now I'll just open it already. And starting off with the gate cards, here's this one that it comes with. I forgot that they actually come with like numbers at the top right here. So this one is AQUA, so which I'm guessing is aquatic because that's one of the clans. And here's the other one. This one is, I can't read upside down, DRAA, so I'm guessing this is the dragon one. I don't actually think it matters which kind of card it is because they all have the same sort of symbols. Like these two have the same heart symbol right there. And these are the character card sort of things that this one comes with. The big packs that I opened had the same exact cards in them, but this one seems to have a different one. These actually have two cards with the same character here. Thunder Crunch. What is with these names? Thunder Crunch, and then there's Backslash. So kind of dumb names. And for the Bakugan themselves, for whatever reason, even though this Ventri is red, it's mostly silver here, like it's like a chaos. But it's not a bad thing. It looks fine. It's just I thought it would have been a little more red, like a phoenix. Then here's Smoke. He kind of looks like what's his face from Gen 2. Serpilius, that's the one I'm thinking of. Kind of reminds me of Serpilius in a way. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Serpilius, except Serpilius was more like a wyvern. This guy's more just like a Chinese dragon, sort of. Except he has wings. Chinese dragons don't usually have wings, but you know what I'm getting at. And then here's the Diamond Hammerhead one. Yep, that's Diamond Hammerhead. Seems like they're keeping the same sort of designs of diamonds, at least for the arts from Gen 2, where it's just like some parts are crystallized, which is fine. I do like it. Although it is a little weird because if you notice on his eyes, like the parts of the eyes are crystal, and then the tips, like where the actual eye is, isn't. So it just looks weird. And right here, you can't even see the other side. So like, is it actually transparent, or is it just like some sort of optical illusion? I'm not here to theorize about Bakugan. I'm just here to review them. So here's the little bottom half that it comes with, the Blaze Swords. 90% sure I've seen that card before. Then it comes with the same checklist that the other big pack came with. And before I forget, it comes with a red ripcord and a red sort of card holder thing with the ripcord on it as well. And there's your Roblox code. I'm not even going to bother asking for you to tell me what you get, because no one has told me yet, and it's making me a little depressed. Now looking at the actual Bakugan themselves, let's look at the new mold first. Smoke, I think. Yeah, Smoke. It reminds me a lot of the Trox from Wave 1. Yeah, no, thank you. I'll say the same thing I said about the Trox. It just looks like a worse version of Rattletoid and Serpenoid and all those. And unlike with the Trox, I actually figured out how the legs work. It works the same way as the Trox did, where you just pull out the legs a certain way. I'm not a big fan of these legs, but it's better than the ones that block the magnet. Either way, it just still looks dumb. It looks like Serpenoid, but with little feet at the back. I was actually very confused when I first saw this mold, like in renders and shit. I didn't realize this part was the head up here, because it kind of just looks like a huge blob from a distance. But it's actually like a weirdly detailed, like highly detailed dragon head, which is odd because the rest of the body isn't detailed at all. And then we'll look at the Ventri. If you've owned a Ventri, which you probably have because it's one of the best molds, you already know what you're getting. It's just Ventri, but again, But this time it's red, so if you're into that, then there you go. I don't have really any really huge complaints with the Ventri mold at all. It's pretty good. It just worries me that like the tail part or the wings are a little fragile, but you know, it's the sacrifice they had to make it look like a golden mold, and I think they succeeded. I'm also pretty sure I've seen this ring before and this bottom half, so nothing new there. It's pretty much just this top half that's new. It's not even that new. It's just red Ventri, which isn't bad, but it's just the same. Now for Diamond Hammerhead, and first of all, goddamn, does he have the blingiest eyes ever? For whatever reason, they thought it would be a good idea to make his eyes just completely gold, which I mean, it kind of looks cool, I guess, in certain ways, but it just is a little appalling when it's the only gold part apart from the symbol right here. It just doesn't really look normal. And I'm also just not a huge fan of this mold. I mean, the top half is it's like a little below average, and then you got the same feet right here. It's the same as the Bruiser and the Dragonoid core or Titanium Dragonoid core. It's the same as those. It's just a slightly different color back here, and it's also chiseled a little different. So if you look really close, it's a bit different. But other than that, it's just the same bulky feet that don't really work. Oh, and in case you didn't know, the Dragonoid, Titanium Dragonoid Core Diamond, which I don't have on me right now, it actually doesn't stand up because of the different weights that the plastic has, since it's transparent instead of solid plastic. But for some reason, the hammerhead actually does stand up, so maybe it could just be that my Dragonoid's faulty. Either way, this is how it's supposed to work. If you didn't know, it looks even dumber than you could even imagine. And I thought since we've seen Ventri spin a lot of times already, let's see what happens if we put a diamond top with a special tech bottom. I feel like it's just going to be the same thing that always happens, but I don't know. Maybe something different will happen. It's getting progressively difficult to talk about things in these reviews because there's nothing really that different between these until we get new models. But I'm just not going to complain and instead spin some Bakugan. All things considered, it's a pretty smooth spin, so it's already better than the last special attacks I reviewed. Spinning for a while, and there it goes. Okay, I wonder if this is just a theory. I know I said I wouldn't theorize about Bakugan, but since the diamond halves are translucent plastic, I wonder since it's like technically a bit lighter, as well as this mold being a bit lighter because it's just a hollow inside right here. I wonder if because it's lighter than these top halves, that actually makes the special attack bottom spin faster. I don't know. I'm not into physics or anything like that, so if someone could actually figure that out, that'd be kind of cool to figure it out. And I also wonder if the Street Brawl versions of these bottom halves actually are a lot faster at spinning or not. Just some things people can try out if they're curious on how to actually optimize these special attacks. But either way, that's the end of this video. It's pretty short review compared to the other reviews I've done of starter packs and all that. But like I said, it's getting progressively more difficult to talk about or review these as there's not too much difference between them, uh, especially when I have the same molds here. But hopefully, as more new molds come out and we get some cooler Bakugan, we'll be able to have more to talk about and see if any other cool gimmicks that Bakugan may have stored for us. Because who knows, maybe they'll make a special attack Bakugan that's really cool and that makes me like special attacks more than I do. And because this looks very cursed, let's just end the video with a still shot of this because the Ventri top half does not work with many other bottom halves.